Good morning, students. I am a teacher of STARS Model Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Class 7, Science, Unit 5, Reproduction and Modification in Plants. This is a seed. The seed germinates and slowly grows. A new plant arises. This is called a sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? When plants reproduce from seeds, we call that process as sexual reproduction. Have you seen this type of seeds? This is maize. This is nice to eat. The seeds are produced from a flower. Seed is produced from a flower. After two processes, after pollination and fertilization, the seeds are produced from a flower. The flower produces seeds. So we have to learn the parts of a flower. Green color part at the base is made up of sepals. The colorful part is formed of petals. The third part is made up of stamens. The central part is pistil. See, the cup-like part, green color at the base, is made up of sepals. This is a single sepal. What's the color of sepal? Green in color. What is the function of sepal? The sepal holds and covers the young developing bud. Small bud is covered by a sepal. What is the second part? The second part is made up of petals, colorful petals. They produce sweet scent to attract insects and birds for pollination. The third part is made up of stamens. Stamens form the male part of a flower. This is a single stamen. The stamen produces pollen grains, dust particles like yellow color particles called as pollen grains. What is the central part of the flower? Pistil is the central part of the flower, inner part of the flower. This is a female part of the flower. The pistil is made up of basal expanded part called as ovary and tube-like part, style, and the end is stigma. Now let us see the four important parts of a flower one by one. The calyx is the outer part of the flower. Corolla is the second part of the flower. Androsium is the third part of the flower. Gynosium is the inner part of a flower. Calyx, corolla, androsium, gynosium are the four parts of a flower. Now let us see one by one. Calyx. The cup-like structure is calyx. It is found at the base of a flower. It is made up of sepals. Outermost ring of sepals form a calyx. The cup-like calyx is formed of outermost ring of sepals. What's the color of calyx? Green in color. It protects the young bud and young flower. The second colorful part is corolla. It is colorful, yellow color. Some flowers it is orange, violet. These colorful petals form corolla. The ring of petals together is called corolla. Ring of petals together form corolla. The color attracts insects. The sweet smell attracts insects for pollination. It is the largest part. The third part is androsium. Androsium is made up of stamens. Some flowers have 5 stamens. Some other flowers have many stamens. Have you seen hibiscus? It has many stamens. What is androsium? Androsium is formed of stamens. It is the male part of a flower. Stamens produce pollen grains. What are pollen grains? Dust like yellow color particles. If we inhale the particles inside our nose, what will happen? We will sneeze. The inner part is called as gynosium. Gynosium is the female reproductive part of a flower. It has 3 parts. The basally expanded part is ovary and tube-like part is style, and the top is stigma. Ovary, style, stigma are the 3 parts of gynosium. Now we have completed the 4 parts of a flower. What are the 4 parts of the flower? Calyx, corolla, androsium, gynosium.